So this is from the book of Hibbeler. Okay, so fundamental problem number 12 or chapter 12 number 23. Okay, so determine the speed at which the ball at A, so ito yung A, point A, must be thrown at an angle of 30 degrees. Okay, so theta natin dito ay 30 so that it makes to the basket at B. Okay, so ito yung ating point of release, point A. So final position dito sa point B. So again, identify na natin yung ating X tsaka yung Y. Okay, so may mga given dimensions kasi. Itong 10, tapos 1.5, tapos 3. Okay, so ang unknown dito ay yung initial velocity. So V sub A lang yung ating variable, no? So theta 30. So required yung V sub A, yung initial velocity. Okay, and then yung mga given ito. Okay, so yung theta number 1 ay 30. Yung X obvious naman ay 10. So mula dito hanggang doon, yung horizontal distance ay 10. And then yung vertical distance ng point B with respect dun sa point of release na point A, so yan ay simply 3 minus 1.5. Kaya 1.5 yung Y. Okay? So paano ba isolve ngayon yung initial velocity given tong dalawa? So dun sa ating equation, napakarami yung pwedeng gamitin na equation na mayroong V sub O or yung ating initial velocity. So unang-una dun sa X, so since given ng X, so nandito yung V sub O or yung ating initial velocity. So gawin na natin V sub A ito. Okay, so ang X natin meron tayong 10, tapos theta is 30. So ang wala tayo dito, yung time ulit. So parang yung previous problem lang. And then kung gagamitin naman natin yung iba pang given, so ang given pa natin kasi na isa ay yung Y. So yung Y ay VO sin theta multiplied by time minus 1/2 gt square. So dito naman again given yung Y, yung VO, yung initial velocity unknown din, and yung time or yung T ay wala din, no? So 30 degrees yung theta. So for short, gagawa tayo ng equation. So gamit yung dalawang to. Okay, nag-come up tayo dito sa solution na to kasi dun sa given meron tayong X tsaka Y. Okay? So ganun lang yon. So tignan lang natin yung given, then relate natin sa unknown gamit yung mga formula. So yung VO natin dito, instead na VO yung gamitin, gawin natin V sub A. So let us start our solution either dito sa dalawa. So pero mas madali kung dito tayo sa X muna kasi yung masosolve natin equation dito, so pwede natin i-direct substitution dito or substitute agad dito sa T. Dito tayo sa X equal to VO cosine theta multiplied by times. So yung X dyan ay 10 meters equal to V sub A cosine of 30 degrees multiplied by time. So ang objective natin dito ay solve yung VA. So therefore, isolve natin yung time in terms of V sub A. Okay, so 10 over V sub A cosine of 30 degrees. So ito, sabihin natin equation 1. The next line ng ating solution, itong Y. So Y here is 1.5. Okay, so 1.5 from this formula. So ito ay 1.5 equal to V sub A. So sine of 30 degrees multiplied by time minus 1/2 gt square. Sabihin na natin to equation 2 na lang, okay? So we can now substitute yung equation 1. Okay, so this is 1.5 equal to V sub A sine of 30 degrees multiplied by yung time na 10 over V sub A cosine 30 minus 1/2. Yung ating G dito, since naka-meter tayo dito sa mga dimension, so ang gagamitin natin ay 9.81 meter per seconds square. Okay, so multiplied by time. So 10 over V sub A cosine 30 square. So pwede na natin gamitin yung ating calculator. So ito, tinype natin buo dito sa ating calculator. Okay, so gamit yung X na variable para doon sa v sub a. And then yung v sub a over v sub a dito, kinancel na natin. Okay? So, let us use shift solve. So, makukuha natin sagot for v sub a ay 12.37. Okay? Meter per seconds. Okay, so problem number 4. So, this is somewhat similar doon sa ating previous problem. So, dito naka-fit yung ating mga dimension. So, therefore, ang gagamitin natin G ay yung 32.2. So, ang difference lang doon sa previous example ay yung ating Y. So, yung Y kasi dito sa previous example natin ay nasa taas ng point of release. And then dito ay baba, no? So, yung 22.2 feet. So, therefore, kapag ginamit natin to sa equation, so ilalagay natin ay negative 22.2. Okay, so kaya na bahala dito sa number 4. So, ang sagot dyan ay 14.14 feet per second. Then, for next problem, so from the book of Ferdinand Singer again. So, chapter 11, problem number 12. So, boat A moves with a constant velocity of 20 feet per second. So, ito yung boat. So, constant yung velocity niya, 20 feet per second. Starting from the position shown. So, dito daw yung starting position ng boat. Okay, so find theta in order for the projectile to hit the boat 5 seconds after starting. So, under the conditions given. So, how high is the hill above the water? So, dalawa yung ating unknown. Okay, so, una-una, yung theta. And then, second, yung ating height ng hill. Okay, so let us denote, of course, yung unknown na angle of inclination. And then, ayan, so theta. Then, yung height ng hill, let us denote that by small h. Okay, so ano bang ibig sabihin ng 5 seconds dito? So, yung 5 seconds na yun, ibig sabihin yan, yun yung time ng ating boat mula dito sa point A hanggang dito. Okay, so 5 seconds yon. And similarly, yung 5 seconds na yan ay yung time din ng projectile natin. Okay, so for short, equal lang yung time nila dapat para matamaan yung boat dito sa point na to. Ngayon, paano natin i-relate yung mga equation natin? Okay, so unang-una yung x, pinakasimple. So yung x, final position. Ito yung ating final position. Okay, so with respect dun sa point of release, so ito yung ating x. Then how about yung ating y? So yung y natin, ito na yun. Okay, so below lang siya dun sa point of release, so therefore mamaya gagawin natin itong negative h. So ano pa ba yung kailangan nating isolve dito? Okay, so ano ba yung x natin? So hindi natin masasolve yan agad-agad. So given yung velocity na constant, okay, so masasolve natin yung distance ng boat mula dito sa point N hanggang dito. So let us denote that as distance s. Okay, so that we can solve x equal to yung 301 feet plus yung s. Okay, ang s natin dyan ay syempre distance. So velocity multiplied by time lang. Okay, so yung velocity ng boat ay 20 multiplied by time ay 5. So, this is equal to 100 feet. Okay, so 100 na to. So, okay na tayo sa x. Okay, so solution. Okay, so given v sub o, tsaka itong mga to, position. So, yung y, okay na tayo. Ngayon, pwede na natin gamitin yung mga equations. Okay, so start tayo ulit dun sa x. So, x na natin dyan na masasolve ay equal to 301 plus 100. So, this is equal to 401 feet. O, doon na tayo sa mga unknown. Paano ngayon natin to i-relate ito sa mga given? So, unang-una, yung theta, masasolve natin yan from x. Okay? Sa x kasi, yun lang naman meron tayo dito. Wala pa naman tayong y. So, from x equal to VO cosine theta multiplied by time. Okay? So, yung x, yung nasolve natin na 401. Then, equal to, yung v sub o ay 96.6. Then, cosine of theta, yun yung anting unknown. Then, multiplied by 5. Okay, so we can solve theta. So, pag ganito yung line ng solution, pwede nyo nang i-direct calcu. Okay? So, arc cosine of 401 over yung 96.6 multiplied by 5. Okay? So, that is equal to 33.88. Then, lastly, for h. Okay, so the solution is for theta. Okay, so from y equal to VO sine theta multiplied by time minus 1/2 gt square. So again, I repeat, pagka below dun sa point of release, yung ating final position, automatic yung y ay gagawin yung negative. So negative h equal to VO. So 96.6 sine of 33.88. Okay, so yung nasolve natin na theta, yun ang gagamitin natin dito. Minus or multiplied by time is 5 minus 1/2. G is 32.2. Okay, so multiplied by 5 square. So H here is equal to, so yung negative, so pwede natin multiply dito sa buong to, no? Or pwede natin isolve itong buong to, then baguhin lang natin yung sign. So 96.6 multiplied by sine of 33.88 multiplied by 5 minus 1/2. G is 32.2 multiplied by 5 square. So this is equal to negative 133.25 feet. So this is 133.25. So we are done with the fifth problem. Then next, again from the book of Hibbeler, chapter 12, problem number 93. A golf ball is struck with a velocity of 80 feet per second. Okay, so determine the distance d to where it will land. So ang hinahanap yung d dito. Pero kung mapapansin niyo, meron tayong horizontal surface. Okay? So identify ulit natin yung given. So yung v sub a, yun na yung ating v sub o. So given yan. Then how about yung theta? Okay, so yung 45 degrees dito with the inclined surface yan. Okay, so therefore, yung theta natin dito, i-add natin yung 45 at yung 10. Okay, so therefore, ito yung ating theta na gagamitin. So, ang theta ngayon dyan ay equal to 55 degrees. So, ang required is D. So, another given, yung 10 degrees dito. So, like what I said, pwede yung gamitin ito para i-relate dun sa x tsaka y equation natin. Okay, so ang ano dito ay D. So, pwede natin i-relate yan sa x tsaka y gamit yung ating knowledge sa trigonometry. So, kumbaga, ito yung ating 10 degrees. So, 10. Then, ito ay D. Okay. So, and then yung ating x tsaka y, ito na, yung y tsaka x. Ayan. So, ito yung ating 45 degrees na or yung 80 feet per second na velocity. So, ano ba yung gagamitin nating equation para ma-solve yung required na D? Okay. So, unang-una, wala tayong given na time. Okay. So, meron lang tayo yung dalawang to. Yung angle na 55 yung theta at yung velocity. Okay, tapos yung 10 degrees na angle. So gagawa tayo ngayon ng equation gamit yung x tsaka y na equation. So kung ang unknown natin ay yung d, dapat ang materiang variable natin dito ay d. So solution. So let us start with x. Okay, so x equal to initial velocity is v sub a. Okay, so v sub a natin, cosine of 55 degrees multiplied by time. Okay, so wala tayong time dito. And then yung x hindi naman hinahanap. So we can solve x dito sa ating figure in terms of d. So cosine 10 degrees equal to x over d. So, d or yung x ay equal to d cosine 10 degrees. So, similar lang dun sa y. So, that is d sine of 10 degrees. Okay, so, ito, palitan natin yung y ngayon. Or yung x ng d cosine of 10 degrees equal to v sub a. So, yung v sub a natin ay equal to 80. So, 80 feet per second cosine of 55 multiplied by t. Or pwede natin i-solve yung time dito. Okay, so pwede nyo i-simplify ito. Okay, so dito kasi, hindi ko muna simplify para yung mas accurate yung ating maging result. Okay, so say this is equation 1. Then next line ng ating solution, gamitin natin yung y. So kung napapansin niyo, mostly xy lang yung ating ginagamit. So yung y ay equal to, so 80 sine of 55 multiplied by t minus 1/2. So 32.2 t square. So gawin natin equation 2 ito. Then substitute 1 to 2. Okay, so we have y. So yung y natin dito, palitan na natin siya ng d sine 10 degrees. Okay, so para d na lang yung matira mamaya. Okay, so d sine 10 equal to 80 sine of 55 multiplied by cosine 10 degrees multiplied by d over 80. So this is 80. Okay, cosine of 55 then minus 1/2. G is 32.2 multiplied by cosine of 10 multiplied by d over 80 cosine of 55 degrees square. So dito pwede natin cancel out yung 80. So let us continue yung line ng ating solution dito sa taas. Okay? So simplify natin tong quantity na to. So, sine 55 multiplied by cosine 10 over cosine of 55. So, that is 1.406. So, 1.406 d. Then, minus. Ito, square natin tong cosine 10 over 80 cosine 55. And then, multiply natin dito sa 1/2 multiplied by 32.2. So, yun ay equal sa 1/2 multiplied by 32.2 multiplied by yung cosine 10 over 80 multiplied by cosine of 55. So, yun ay equal sa 7.416 times 10 to the negative 3 or 0.007416. Okay, so d square. Yan. So, dito pwede natin i-divide both side ng d. Okay, so pag dinivide natin both side ng d ito, so ito sin 10 na lang, ito 1.406, tapos ito ay 0.0074416d. So, and then from that, pwede natin solve yung d. So, magiging 1.406 minus sin 10 over 0.007416. Okay, so pwede nyo rin isip solve yan gamit yung ating calculator. Pero make sure naka-divide na both side ng d. So that is equal to 166.17. So 166.17 feet. So next problem. Problem number 96, chapter 12 from the book of Hibbeler again. It is observed that the skier leaves the ramp A at an angle of 25 degrees with the horizontal. If he strikes the ground at B, determine his initial speed V sub A and the time of flight T sub AB. Okay, so yung mga variable given, no? So yung speed, yung v sub a instead na v sub o, tapos yung time of flight na t sub ab. So dun sa formula natin, like for example dun sa x, yung v sub o papalitan natin ng v sub a, then yung theta sub a, and t ay t sub ab. Okay, so kung napapansin nyo dun sa previous problem, ginamit natin yung x tsaka y equations para ma-solve yung d. Okay, so same lang dito. So gagamitin natin yung x tsaka y equations, yung ito, yung x tapos yung y, para ma-solve yung dalawang to. So pero bago yon, i-identify muna natin kung ano yung x natin based dito sa figure, kasi unknown yung v sub a tsaka yung time. So yung theta 25 degrees. Okay, so ito 4 meters. So mula dito naman hanggang dito, so 100 meters. So yung y natin dito, pwede nating i-solve, okay? So yung y natin is nandito yung b. So ito yung y natin. So below the point of release, so therefore gagawin nating negative ito mamaya. Okay? So ito gawin nating y, ito yung ating x. So yung y, masosolve natin yan gamit yung slope na to, tapos add natin dun sa 4. Okay, so una solve muna natin yung ito, yung s dito, yung distance mula dito hanggang dito. Okay, or yung vertical distance. Okay, so by ratio and proportion, yan, so s over 100, yan, s over 100 equal to 3 over 5. Okay, yan, 3 over 5. So from that, masosolve natin yung s na 60, tapos add na lang natin yung 4, yun na yung ating y. And then yung x, so mas madali yung x. Ito yung x natin, yung horizontal distance. Ito kanina vertical distance, so yung x naman ay ito. So 100 ito. So x over 100, so similar triangle ulit, x over 100 is equal to 4 over 5. So masosolve naman natin na yung x na 80 meters. Okay, so again, start tayo dun sa x. So pwede rin namang mag-start sa y, okay? So gagawa din naman tayo ng equation. So yung x dito ay 80. So equal to v sub a, yun yung unknown, cosine of 25 degrees t sub ab. So nandito na yung mga unknowns, yung t sub ab saka yung v sub a. Ngayon pwede nating isolve either yung t sub ab or yung v sub a in terms of the other variable. Kung v sub a ang susolve natin, so that is equal to 80 over cosine 25 multiplied by t sub ab. Kung time naman ang isusolve natin, so that is equal to 80 over v sub a cosine of 25 degrees. So maalin dito yung isolve natin. So ito na lang siguro gawin natin equation 1, yung v sub a. Then next line ng solution yung y. So yung y natin dyan, alam natin yung negative 64. So let us say this is equation 2. Then we can say substitute equation 1 to 2. Okay, so negative 64 equal to v sub a ay 80. So yung v sub a palitan natin ito. So 80 over cosine 25 t sub ab multiplied by sine of 25 multiplied by t sub ab minus 1 half g is 9.81. Okay, multiplied by t sub ab square. Okay, yung time dito masosolve na natin. Okay, so una-una cancel muna natin to. So, yung t sub a dito sa baba, saka yung or t sub ab to cancel na rin. Okay, so pwede natin masolve yung t sub ab. Okay, so ito t sub ab square pa lang yan. So pero pwede nyo nang isolve directly sa calculator ito. Okay, so ang gawin nyo, simplify nyo muna itong 64 tsaka ito, then divide nyo ng 1 half multiplied by 9.81 tapos square root. Okay, ito lipat natin sa kabila na pagpalitin natin yung 64 tsaka ito. So 80 multiplied by sine of 25. Okay, so over cosine 25. So pwede nyo itong gawing tangent. Plus 64 kasi yung 64 ilipat na natin sa kabila. So equals, so tapos ito, divide natin ng 1/2 multiplied by 9.81. So divided by 1/2 multiplied by 9.81. So that is 20.65. Yun yung t square. Okay, tapos square root natin. So square root yung answer. So that is 4.54 seconds. So ngayon, yung v sub a, pwede natin i-solve dito sa equation na to. So for v sub a, so let us use equation 1. So v sub a equal to 80 over cosine of 25 multiplied by 4.54. So this is equal to 19.44 meter per second. That's all for this video. See you next time.